are without peer on the face of the planet, the preeminent nautical force that's ever sailed the surface. These other nations, okay, they see what we're doing, and the CNO actually went to saw the Chinese aircraft carrier, and I believe it was the CNO of the Chinese Navy. He was like, "How do you guys do it? How do you get that young sailor to make a decision, okay, and have no fear of retribution? When you've got that ABH-3, on the deck of an aircraft carrier that will stop a plane from being launched, okay, because he sees something that's not right. That sailor's not afraid to make that decision, okay, and stop that plane from launching or falling into the sea. They can't get their sailors to do that, to make that decision. So with this operate forward and presence matters, we've only got 287 ships, so we can't be everywhere at once. So this partner nation engagement is an attempt to bring these other nations' navies, okay, into the fight, help them, give them tools that they can deliver or develop their sailors, okay, so that they can be force extenders, okay. So it's if we can get these other folks to help us, okay, with presence, okay, in these various locations, it makes us more effective. So we've got 10 countries going to be represented here, both from Europe and Asia. They're senior non-commissioned officers. They're fleet level leaders, and we bring them here and we show them the development model for leadership in the United States Navy, and we take it right from when a sailor goes to boot camp, okay. Actually before that, from the recruiting process, okay, to boot camp, okay, and then you at the end of boot camp, we have in our hands a motivated sailor, okay, and each level of this leadership continuum that we address, we show how the Navy Creed plays into it, our ethos plays into it, and how that helps us develop these leaders. There are some bad actors, run around Europe. Those three individuals, okay, would not have been able to do what they did and stop truly a tragedy from occurring, okay, had they not been paying attention. If they had been incapacitated, okay, due to overindulgence, there would have been a tragedy, and they would have been part of that tragedy. Instead, they're heroes. They saw something, and we talk bystander intervention all the time. Well, these guys, intervened enthusiastically. Yeah. So it's truly, and really, I'd like to think that any of our soldiers or sailors stationed here in Naples would do the same thing.
What advice would you give to those folks at the current moment?
Become technically proficient in their job, okay, and the challenge, okay, is for folks that are working out of rate, okay, but if you are working in rate, those exams are focused around what you do every day. Okay, they try to make them that way on purpose. Sometimes they're a little bit, there's a time lag with what you're working with today, hasn't been used in a couple years. But when you become technically proficient in your job, you're going to do moderately well on the exam. So everybody who's serving today, okay, came into the armed forces while their country was at war, okay, either came in or re-enlisted. So every single one of us, okay, saw what happened or heard about what happened on September 11th, 2001, and said, not on my watch.